Ay, Chiki, nako, dito sa All Politics is Local, we now go to Cavite, no? The province of Cavite, makasaysayang probinsya ng Cavite. At syempre, pag pinag-uusapan yung Cavite, hindi mawawala dyan yung surname na Remulla, no? Political clan yan dyan.
Oo naman. Actually, medyo familiar din ako, Jay, at saka mga kapatid sa Cavite because sa trucking business namin, dun yung garahe namin. So close to my heart din yan, yung probinsya ng Cavite. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited for tonight actually.
Apat ang tatakbong Remulla itong 2022 elections, no? Si John Vic, no, bilang Governor Darwin or Councilor ng Imus, si Ping Remulla as board member. At sa Kongreso itong ating bisita ngayong araw na ito. In the run-up to the 2022 elections, we go local. We look into the politics in your province, city, and barangay and talk to the leaders who have a direct hand in shaping your community. I'm Jay Taruc.
And I'm Chiki Verhel.
As they say, all politics is local.
Region 4E or Calabarzon is comprised of Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, and Quezon. Politicians running for national office know that if you want to win, you have to pay a visit to Calabarzon. It is the region with the most number of registered voters. COMELEC says over 9 million voters are registered. And the second most vote-rich province in the country is none other than Cavite, making it all the more crucial to watch out for the local politicians and the candidates that they support. In the 7th district of Cavite, it's the Remullas, and sitting in Congress is Boying Remulla. Who does this senior deputy majority leader support in the coming elections? And what are his plans for the district?
Tonight, we welcome Cavite 7th District Representative and re-electionist Boying Remulla. Kong, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jay. Salamat sa painggan niyo. Thank you for inviting me.
Partner Chiki, mauna na ako magtanong ha, dito kay Kong Boying.
Yes, go ahead.
You're vying for re-election again, no? Bilang isang congressman sa Cavite,
Yes.
no? This time, 7th District. Meron pa ho ba tayong unfinished business dyan sa Kongreso at may mga gusto tayong i-prioritize na mga bill?
Maraming hindi natatapos sa kasaysayan sa ating legal history na dapat ayusin. Not just personally on my district but on a national scope. Ang tingin ko kasi ang kailangan ayusin natin ng ating system of public utilities, kuryente at tubig, para maging maganda ang quality of life ng lahat ng Pilipino. And that applies to the whole country. Hindi lang ho sa lalawigan ng Cavite, but even in my province, it is an issue, especially water in my province.
Pero with the backdrop na meron tayong pandemya ho, no? Ano sa tingin ninyo ang dapat maging priority talaga, especially ng Kongreso sa ngayon, na meron tayong pandemya at the same time gusto nyong i-prioritize yung mga public utilities?
Well, infrastructure yan. First of all, ang problema mo kasi ang pwedeng gawin kasi ng gobyerno to invest in infrastructure. Diyan lang naman talaga ang gobyerno nakakatulong sa tao ng gusto, besides the social services. No? And we have to use this pandemic to totally focus on making all of these public utilities serve the people better. Ang nangyayari kasi, may mga taong kumukuha ng public utilities, sumahawak ng public utilities, hindi naman sila people-centered. They're just profit-centered. Kaya ang problema, na nawawala na po yung notion na ang public utility ay dapat privilege niya na binibigay ng tao na mag-serve ka as a public utility. Ang nangyayari ngayon, we become slaves to these companies that hold the public utilities. Dapat ayusin natin ang sistema nito.
Okay. Partner?
Yes, actually, Jay, no, and the ones who are watching right now, sinasabi nga nila, brothers don't always see eye to eye. So si John Vic has called you out on social media, no? Pero mukhang magkakasundo naman kayo after. How do you keep the peace at home? For those who don't remember, no, ito ba yung nag-flag ceremony tapos di ba yung jotting down, like during the flag ceremony, I think he expressed na parang, oh, why were you jotting down notes? Like, that's a formal flag ceremony. Like, we were brought up to parang respect the national anthem and all that. How do you keep the peace at home?
I really don't see that as an issue. I made a mistake, but I paid for that mistake. But I still think that what I wrote down was very important at the time that I wrote it down, even with the flag ceremony going on. But I apologize for it. I'm sorry. I said it. And keeping peace, there's really no quarrel. All of these things can happen. We can have differences, but quarrels, no? You don't have to go there. Hindi naman kailangan gawin yun.
Would you say na malapit kayong magkakapatid? Kong Boying, malapit ba kayo? Nag-uusap ba kayo?
Yeah, we're very close. I'm the kuya. Ako yung ako ang eldest son. Kaya I make sure that we don't become too emotional when these things happen. Yun lang ang ginagawa ko. I try to be very rational and I don't lose my cool when it comes to these matters.
Siguro naging issue lang yun, Jake, no? And everyone who's watching. Kasi nasa social media nga, pinost sa Facebook. Kaya alam mo naman, di ba, mga tao.
Ito, partner Tricky, syempre, pinag-uusapan na rin lang yung social media, no? Ang Cavite, Kong, vote-rich talaga ito na province. Sino ba ang napupuso ang kandidato ng mga Caviteño? Pero dito sa Twitter, for example, may pinosti po yung kapatid ninyo, no? Si John Vic, na tinanggal niya later on. Twitter poll initially says 81% for Robredo, 62% for Marcos. Pero tinanggal ulit ni John.
You know why, Jay?
Bakit ba tinanggal?
Social media poll is garbage. Walang scientific backing yan. It's just a contest of trolls. So it's worthless. You don't really need it there. It will just mislead people into thinking that what is in social media as a poll is already a reflection of the real pulse of the people. That's the farthest from the truth. Malayo sa katotohanan.
But if I were to ask you, anong pulso ba dyan sa Cavite? Sino bang napupusuan na kandidato pagkapangulo?
Underground.
John J. Cavite will be a landslide for Bongbong Marcos.
Bongbong Marcos.
He'll have around 60% of the vote in Cavite.
And ang basis po natin is, syempre, yung pag-iikot niyo magkakapatid. Ganun ho ba?
Yes. Hindi lang sa pag-iikot, sa karanasan namin, sa experience namin sa Cavite, sa knowledge namin ng demographics, kung saan malalakas sa mga base, saan malalakas sa regional groupings, and the fact that Cavite is actually a bellwether province, no? What usually who wins in Cavite wins the election. Yun ang aming karanasan sa past elections na aming nagampanan.
Speaking of BBM, no, kasi maraming mga anti-BBM na maririnig natin, not just, people we talk to, pero even on social media na, ano bang nagawa ni BBM? Why BBM? So, ano po, like Jay said, no, ano yung pulso dyan? Ano yung mga reasons kung bakit, patok na patok si BBM sa Cavite po?
He's the right person for this time. I think that Cavite is really pro-Duterte. Kahit anong mangyari, pro-Duterte ang Cavite. Pero maybe people just want a change. People want a more sober kind of leadership. And maybe his message of unity resonates. He just got the formula right. Nakuha na, sinasabi ko lagi, to people close to BBM. BBM is winning in spite of the politicians or even without the politicians. It's just the messaging is perfect. That's one thing he got very right, and he deserves it. Magaling siya. He was a governor, he was a senator, he was a congressman. Mahusay na tao, mabuting kaibigan, and a very kind soul, I would say.
Okay, Kong, magba-backtrack ako ng kaunti, doon ho sa upbringing nyo ng mga Remulla brothers, no? Ever since ho ba naging political na ho ang inyong pamilya? And how are you as a big brother to the Remullas?
We're very close. We see each other as often as we want, as often as we can. And our mother is there to serve as our inspiration together. And politics kasi, that was the calling of my father, and we got exposed to it very early. My father became governor of Cavite for 14 years total. No? During Marcos' time, he was 7 years siya governor. When Cory came, he became governor again for 7 years. And malaki siyempre ang influence nun sa amin. No? Seeing his life's work there. Although he was very busy as a lawyer also, as a law practitioner before he became governor, yung kanyang passion, dinevote niya talaga. No? Kaya siya ay nabigyan ng pagkakataon na maglingkod bilang gobernador ng lalawigan ng Cavite.
Karamihan sa mga Remulla brothers, partner Cheeky, talagang nasabak sa politika, no? Pero itong isang kabaro natin, si Gilbert, na hindi na ngayon masyadong active sa media, naging kabaro natin minsan sa isang sa kanyang career, no? Okay, magbe-break po muna tayo, Kong Boying. We'll just pause for a short break. When we return, we talk about Cavite, more about Cavite. You're still watching All Politics is Local.
Christmas is not only a season, it is also a mindset of being thankful, of giving, of sharing, which is why we always say every day should be Christmas.
Malaking bagay. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po. Tuloy pa rin ang Pasko para sa inyo sa at mga kababayan ko. Tuloy pa rin ang Pasko. Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
We've all been through our ups and downs this year. Let us be thankful for the people and events that have brought us happiness.
By continuing to persevere against the odds, you help everyone in the team to persevere. And in helping others, you can count on them to help you face today's problems. Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Let us all spread love and hope. Maligayang bayanihan sa ating lahat.
Despite these toughest of times, let us keep moving forward as we power brighter and better lives, not only for ourselves today, but also for our children tomorrow.
Sobrang thankful ako. Ramdam mo talaga kung sino yung mga genuine gusto talagang tumulong.
Our donations have come a long way and we're able to help improve and rehabilitate lives.
Maraming salamat po sa mga ibinabahagi ninyong tulong at donasyon sa proyektong ito. Mabuhay po kayo.
Isang maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Isang maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Asahan mong tuloy pa rin ang Pasko, maligayang bayanihan Pilipino. Asahan mong tuloy pa rin ang Pasko, maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Speaking of death. Start the new year by removing negativity.
Good guys, it's us. We chase the bad guys. You want to wipe everybody out? Just my enemy.
You're on dangerous ground here.
That's what I wanted to think.
Stand up for the truth.
Money laundering, you name it. I want to expose these people. Welcome to the war. Want to go one-on-one with me? I don't lose.
Featuring a star-studded cast.
It's my time now.
Catch our action-packed Saturday blockbusters only on Hits Movies.
Load your prepaid account now or scan the QR code to know our convenient loading options.
Mama's here!
Do what you want, do what you have to do. Don't listen to what they say. Don't let nobody hold you down. Pack your things, walk out the door. You can be so much more. What you gonna do with your life? Hey, hey, hey.
Girl!
Christmas is not only a season, it is also a mindset of being thankful, of giving, of sharing, which is why we always say every day should be Christmas.
Maraming salamat po sa malaking tulong pong binigay niyo po sa lugar namin.
Tuloy pa rin ang Pasko dahil sa inyo.
Despite this toughest of times, let us keep moving forward as we power brighter and better lives, not only for ourselves today, but also for our children's tomorrow.
Kahit mahirap ang panahon, pinagpapatuloy namin ang pagbibigay ng serbisyo sa mga kababayan natin.
Maraming salamat sa MVP Group. With this kind of gesture, it rekindles the heart.
Naging masaya ang Pasko ng ating mga kababayan dahil sa tulong nyo. Maraming salamat sa ating pagbabayanihan.
Nagtagumpay tayo dahil sa tulong nyo. Tuloy ang ating holidays dahil sa inyong pagbabayanihan.
Maraming salamat sa mabubuti niyong kalooban. Salamat sa isang maligayang pagbabayanihan.
Asahan mo tuloy pa rin ang Pasko, maligaya bayanihan, Pilipino. Woo! Asahan mo tuloy pa rin ang Pasko, maligaya bayanihan, Pilipino.
Welcome back. You're still watching All Politics is Local. With us, of course, is Cavite 7th District Representative and Reelectionist Boying Remulla. Now, I know they were actually talking off air, no? Sila ni Jay. And I think Jay wants to ask a follow-up question.
Kung Boying, gusto ko lang tanungin, no? Ang unang sabak ko, yung experience mo sa national government, yung panahon ni ERAP, 1998.
Yes, I was appointed Assistant Secretary of the Presidential Management Staff during President Erap's time. And I became an Executive Assistant to President Erap. But more important maybe is the fact that I was put in charge of the contracts 50 million pesos and above during the time of President Erap so that we could review the contracts being made by government.
So nauna pa yung mga kapatid mo sa politika talaga, no? Nauna sa inyo?
Nauna sa akin, John Vic took my place in the provincial board in 1995. And then Gilbert naman entered politics in 2001. Nung nawala si Pangulong Erap, si Gilbert naman tumakbo naman ng congressman for Cavite. So for the 2nd district of Cavite. So yun, maaga kami na-expose maaga kami napasapak. In fact, si Gilbert mas batang-bata compared to me. Gilbert was in his 20s. Ako, I was more than 40 already. 43 na ako nung nag-congressman ako. So, and I was assessor. During the time of ERAP, when I was in BMS, I also took all the examinations necessary and I submitted all the requirements to be a career executive service officer, which, of course, I'm eligible up to now. But I'm already in elective politics, so there's no need anymore.
All right. Partner.
Yes, actually, Jay, no, and Kong, before we zero in on Cavite, I just want to jump in on that topic, no? Kasi ang sinabi kanina ni Kong is everything started from his dad, no? Doon nila nakuha yung linya ng politika. Anong pinaka-important? Meron ba siyang important advice or words of wisdom na binigay sa inyo na talagang up to this day talagang you hold close to you and serves as a guide basically sa ano ninyo, sa leadership?
It's a commitment. Politics, to be involved in politics is a commitment. You cannot just have a flimsy reason to flake out of anything. Dapat kung committed ka. You do everything that has to be done because you enter the fray and it's part of the package. Kasama yan sa usapan pagka ikaw ay nasa politika na. So the commitment should never waver within you when you are in politics.
Ayan, so I guess yung commitment talaga, Jay, no, tsaka mga kapatid, yung Tatak, Remulla sa Cavite. Speaking of Cavite, yung Cavite has tightened restrictions dun sa mga hindi po bakunado and vaccinated individuals. So sa tingin po ba ninyo ay dapat magkaroon ng mandatory vaccination, a law for mandatory vaccination?
Being a lawyer, being also a lawyer.
Law, ano yan may problema yan sa sinatawag natin na sa choices ng tao di ba? Freedoms natin. Kaya lang when it comes to police power, syempre the state can mandate you to behave in a certain manner. Ang problema lang talaga dito sa vaccines kasi it enters your body. And when that is already part of the equation, pwedeng magkaroon ng hesitancy ang tao na magpa-inject But as a matter of police power, we can actually mandate that. I think we can mandate that. Kasi human behavior cannot always be measured by a simple request or order. People will not follow if you do not really have a mandatory requirement. Pag hindi mandatory, parang hindi na masusunod ng tao minsan. Dito, ang problema kasi dito sa sakit na to, it will, whether you like it or not, you're part of society. If you decide to live alone in a faraway place and have no human contact, okay lang. But if you have contact with society, I think it's mandatory vaccination is important.
Kung when it comes to yung budget for mass testing, kayo ho ba pabor na gobyerno na ang sumagot ng pagte-test na yan ng COVID?
Yes. And
ano pong ginagawa ng Kongreso tungkol dito?
Well, we just work with the numbers kung ano ang kaya ng pera na ginugugol ng Pilipinas Pagka nag-pass kami ng isang batas that requires funding, it goes to the Committee on Appropriations. It has to be studied properly. And the Committee on Appropriations has close contacts with the Department of Finance to know the cash flow, kung saan kukunin ng pera na gagastusin. Kaya, kung nandiyan ang pera, hindi na issue yan Kaya lang wala pa yung pera para magkaroon tayo ng ganyang klaseng mandat na libre na government ang gagastos. Pero kung talagang kailangan, I think we can afford it.
Also, napakahalaga ng mass testing, lalong-lalo na yung iba, slight lang yung mga symptoms ng kanilang COVID. Partner?
Isang problema yan, Jay, yung kinagagalitan ng mga tao na ayaw ng vaccination, ng big pharma, kasi nagiging big business masyado. Di ba ang UP developed a test that was worth how much lang? Less than 1,000 pesos? Pero nawala siya sa usapan. Bakit ganon, di ba? I mean, kaya naman talaga eh. Kung gusto natin, kaya natin. Kaya lang, nawawala siya sa usapan pagdating ng panahon. Pero kung talaga may political will, kayang gawin mo.
Okay. On Cavite pa rin po, syempre, Kong, no? What else can you do for Cavite na hindi nyo pa po nagagawa as a legislator?
Actually, ang biggest challenge ng Cavite for, ako looking to the next century na water. Ang lahat ng provinces na malalakas ang economy, maganda ang tubig at maganda ang kuryente. Ang Bulacan, yung areas na maganda ang kuryente, may Meralco, maganda ang performance ng economy. Ganon din sa Laguna. Ang Cavite, Meralco kami, the whole Cavite, maganda. Ang problema ng Cavite ngayon, may mga lugar kami na hindi naman talaga pwedeng mag-invest kasi walang tubig. Wala kami surface water. So how can you elevate the quality of life of people if the basic needs are not there? Kasi ang industrial water is industrial water. That's why people go to Laguna for that. And yun, kuryente. Advantage ng Cavite, pero dapat sana maging advantage ng buong Pilipinas. Ang problema ng Pilipinas, we do not have that kind of infrastructure yet for electric power to have a base load plant and to have something consistent running 24 hours a day. That's what keeps us in the dark, literally. Kung tayo lang ay maganda ang kuryente as a country, maraming investors na papasok sa atin. Of course, kung reasonable ang presyo. Right now, it is a cartel running our electricity market, kaya may problema ang Pilipinas sa bagay na ito. Pero tubig, malaking problema ng lalawigan ng Cavite.
Alright.
Of course, traffic and congestion, kasama na yun.
I think kailangan naman natin ulit mag-break, partner Chicky. Pero bago tayo mag-break, Kong, tatanungin ko lang kayo, no? Napag-usapan natin kanina yung mga presidentiables. Sa tingin po ninyo, sino ang pinakamalakas at pinakamatinding makakalaban ni BBM sa darating na eleksyon, 2022? Bago mo sagutin yan, Kong. We'll just pause for a short break. When we return, we find out where our candidates stand on certain issues. You're still watching All Politics is Local. We'll be right back.
Christmas is not only a season, it is also a mindset of being thankful, of giving, of sharing, which is why we always say every day should be Christmas.
Malaking bagay. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po. Tuloy pa rin ang Pasko para sa inyo sa ating mga kababayan ko.
Tuloy pa rin ang Pasko. Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
We've all been through our ups and downs this year. Let us be thankful for the people and events that have brought us happiness.
By continuing to persevere against the odds, you help everyone in the team to persevere. And in helping others, you can count on them to help you face today's problems. Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Let us all spread love and hope. Maligayang bayanihan sa ating lahat.
Despite these toughest of times, let us keep moving forward as we power brighter and better lives, not only for ourselves today, but also for our children's tomorrow.
Sobrang thankful ako. Ramdam mo talaga kung sino yung mga genuine gusto talagang tumulong.
Our donations have come a long way and we're able to help improve and rehabilitate lives.
Maraming salamat po sa mga ibinabahagi ninyong tulong at donasyon sa proyektong ito. Mabuhay po kayo.
Isang maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Isang maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Asahan mong tuloy pa rin ang Pasko. Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino. Woo! Bayanihan Pilipino.
This January on DreamWorks, George and Harold are back to cause complete mayhem in all new episodes of the epic tales of Captain Underpants. And here for all new adventures of their own. And with their new friend, Richie Rich, we're back on Harvey Street for Harvey Girls Forever. This January on DreamWorks, Channel 79 at 221.
Load your prepaid account now or scan the QR code to know our convenient loading options.
Talagang boboto ako.
Boto pa rin, kailangan. Hindi naman tayo pwede walang leader. Magkakagulo tayo.
Dahil gusto ko mabago yung sitwasyon ng gobyerno.
Para ikabubuti ng ating bansa sa mga tao na mumulong matuwid.
Anong klaseng kandidato ang hanap mo?
Yung hindi corrupt,
honest, transparent.
Tapos makatao rin, mabilis umaksyon, hindi yung pag may kisa ko na lang saka lang magpapakita.
By all means, if you have a heart for public service, if you have the intention to serve your community, and you believe that you have the support, by all means, please go for it.
Pero sa eleksyon, sinong kandidato ang iboboto mo?
The reality is, kailangan po talaga ng pera sa Pilipinas para manalo sa posisyon.
Minsan nasa 500, minsan nasa 1,000. Kunyari may flyers, kunyari the candidate A, flyers doon, minsan nakatiklop, nandun sa loob yung pera.
The presidency has always been a very, very personality-oriented position, unfortunately. All the presidents we've elected so far are people that people can relate to. Not because they're the best choice for the job, but because they're, uy, gets ko siya, gets niya ako.
Inihahandog ng One News at ng Probe.
Hindi dahil bobo ang mga Pilipino na sumuporta at bumili doon, or dahil hindi sila they don't do their homework. Of course, we can hold them responsible also for not doing their homework and not reading enough and not analyzing issues enough. Pero we miss the point when we stick to that only.
The Perfect Candidate. Sabado, alas 7:30 ng gabi, dito sa 1PH.
I think the parade is about to begin. Yung parade natin ng Biodiversity Law List ng Pilipinas.
Napakaganda, makulay at parang sapot. Gumagalaw na siya, parating na siya sa atin.
Yan yung parada na makikita niya from afar. Pero lalapit din yan. Like any other beauty pageant, lalapit yan. Galing, no? Yan yung Varanos Bitatawa. Also known as Bitatawa or Baritatawa or yung iba tawag nila dyan, Butikaw.
Mind is Cool TV, Linggo alas 11 na umaga dito sa 1PH.
The whole objective of a virus is to reproduce, is to replicate. So if it enters a host and it kills you too quickly, then you don't have an opportunity to pass someone else. That's its goal. And so it's in its fitness to be able to infect more people, but not kill more people. So we are smarter than the virus. I know virus is not alive, but we can outsmart. We are smarter. We have the tools that can prevent that from happening. And so we need to think about that. You know, this is kind of our be your own superhero thing. You know, you're smarter. If you're younger, think of it as a video game. And this is life or death thing. So I'm not trying to make light of it, but we can outmaneuver this virus, the variant 2. Let's outmaneuver it. Let's not give it an opportunity to infect others.
Welcome back. You're still watching All Politics is Local. Still with us is Cavite 7th District Representative and re-electionist Boying Remulla. Kong, yung hanging question muna namin. Sa tingin niyo, sino ba talaga ang talagang makakalaban ng mahigpit, no, ni BBM dyan sa Cavite?
I wish I could say it was Pacquiao. But right now, it's really Lenny Robredo.
Lenny
I said
Robredo.
Pacquiao because, man, who didn't watch Pacquiao before? Nung sa mga laban niya, di ba? Lahat naman tayo na-entertain dyan, Jay. We love the way he fought for country, di ba? Pero
are you saying Lenny Robredo kasi siya yung number 2 sa survey?
She's around
Oo. Isko Moreno.
Maybe she'll get around 20% of the vote in Cavite. Baka makuha niya yung 20%. The third will go to Ping. Baka Ping and Lenny might be a toss-up for number 2 in Cavite because Ping Lacson is from Cavite.
Is from Cavite. Oh. So si Isko hindi makakalapit, ha?
Hindi. Isko and Pacquiao hindi makakalapit. Malayo.
Oh, sabi nyo nga, Kong, na si June pa rin sa topic na yun, sabi nyo nga na si Lenny, si VP Lenny yung magiging talagang kalaban for
Pero
the
hindi
position.
Hindi close fight.
Hindi, yun yung tatanungin ko sana sa'yo. Okay, so hindi close fight.
Okay.
Baka
Okay.
3-1 ang labanan nila. 3-1. Tatluhan.
Alright.
Okay, Kong, partner. Okay, it's time for our lightning round, partner, no? Where we ask candidates their stand on certain issues. Simple lamang po, Kong Boying. Pro ba kayo or anti, no? O partner, simulan mo na. Ano yung unang issue?
Oh, red tagging muna. Pro or anti po?
Mali yung term eh. I don't believe in red tagging. I don't think red tagging is the right term. But I'm anti-communist. Let's put it that way. Anti-communist.
You're anti-communist.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bakit hindi tama yung red tagging? Ano dapat ang tamang term?
Kasi ano yan eh. It does not really reflect the truth of the problem. Ang problema kasi talaga rito, these communists have been destroying our country for so many years, yet they complain the most. Kaya reklamo sila ng reklamo na nire-red tag sila. Sinasabihan lang sila ng totoo eh. Ba't yung ginagawa yan, mga komunista kayo? Ano gusto nyo sabihin ko? Komunista ba kayo? O anti-people ba talaga kayo? Ayaw nyo talaga sa Pilipino? Diba? I'm really against the communists.
The second issue, Kong, ito, total lockdown tungkol po dito sa COVID surge. Are you pro or anti?
Current surge? No. Anti.
Anti-lockdown. Bakit po?
Hindi na kaya na economy. The economy, actually ngayon, ang nangyayari ngayon, Jay, there's a natural lockdown going on with Omicron. Hindi mo na kailangan i-lockdown ng tao. People are staying home. Kasi nakita na nila kung gaano kalupit ang sakit na ito.
Federalismo po. Anti or pro?
Pro.
O para po sa mga hindi masyadong familiar dun sa federalismo, why pro po?
It empowers lahat ng rehiyon ng bansa ay magkakaroon siya ng importansya at magkakaroon siya ng self-governance. Mas mahalaga yan sa direksyon na gusto natin sa bansa dahil ang problema ngayon, everything is too centralized. Pag sinabi mong everything is too centralized, sabihin natin, yung gamot na binibigay natin para sa COVID ngayon, na Biogesic, na kaya naman bilihin ng mga local government units, kayang bilihin ng probinsya, kayang bilihin ng mga syudad. Sa sistema natin, binibili pa yan ng central government na Manila. Nag-expire ba yung gamot? Di ba? Nag-expire yung gamot. Bilisan na ng bilhin, mag-expire yung gamot, hindi na di-distribute. Kaya dapat talaga, ano na yan, magkaroon na talaga tayo ng decentralization ng government. Ang problema kasi ngayon, masyado tayong centralized. And hindi nakakarating sa dulo, sa kaduluduluhan ng tulong na kailangan ng tao.
Issue ng death penalty, kayo ho ba pro or anti?
Pro.
Bakit po at this time?
Yung crime ng yung sa drugs, masakit talaga. Dapat talaga matutunan yung tao na hindi dapat ginagalaw yung mga bagay niya. I think that itong shabu talaga. Di bali na yung iba, baka kaya ko pang pakulong na lang natin kung yun lang ibang problema. Pero sa shabu, nagtutulak niyan, dapat talaga death penalty mo talaga.
Monthly allowance po for senior citizens, pro or anti?
Pro. Senior citizen ako.
Serving yan, Kong.
Ito, Kong, sorry? Isang sundot pa, guys. Subsidized RT-PCR testing para po sa inyong constituents. Pro or anti?
Dapat free. Kung kaya, free dapat.
Free.
Kaya.
Ayan, Partner J. Alam ko marami ka pang issues dyan.
Oo, eto, may mga issues pa tayo. hindi kayo pumabor na mag-renew ng franchise ng ABS-CBN, di ba Kong? Papayagan niyo kayo ba pro or anti na pag-aralan ulit para maibalik ang prangkisa ng ABS-CBN?
Ako naman, okay naman sa akin kung maghihiling kami ulit eh. Basta lahat ng hinihingi namin ng information, ibibigay nila. Huwag nilang dadaanin sa publicity yung kanila mga sinasabi. Lahat ng hiningi ng information ng Kongreso, ibigay lang nila. Well, they be truthful to everything we ask them. Ang problema kasi siyempre, dinadaan nila sa publicity. Hindi naman sila sumasagot na maayos.
Diretsoy na natin. Kayo ho ba pro or anti na bumalik ang ABS-CBN?
Anti.
Naku, bakit?
Kasi ano yan eh, it's a privilege eh. Privilege kasi ang franchise. Once you abuse that privilege, you lose that time. Wala ka nang karapatan na humingi pa ng pribileyo. Inabuso na eh, na-violate na. Ba't mo maraming pagkakatiwalaan pa ng ibabalik sa iyo? Marami naman ibang magagaling na pwedeng bigyan ng prangkisa na tutupad naman sa usapan tsaka sa lahat ng patakaran ng gobyerno. Ba't namin ibibigay sa isang nagva-violate at nambubuli pa? Diba? Mabuti na wala na lang sila.
Etong Sangli Airport, are you pro or anti?
Neutral. Kailangan ng Pilipinas yan. Ang hindi ko lang alam kung paano natin mahahandle ang reclamation. Kasi maraming effects sa environment talaga. Itong San Nicolas Shoal which they're targeting to dig up para tambakan itong ibang parte ng Manila Bay. Kasi San Nicolas Shoal is a very unique system where the sand is deposited in one part of Manila Bay and it moves in the seasons. May amihan time saka may habagat time. Pag nagalaw ang San Nicolas Shoal, magkakaroon ng problema yung buong seashores ng ang buong karagatan ng Manila Bay. From Bataan, Bulacan, up to Cavite, magkakaproblema yan. Major movement kasi yan. Pero otherwise, it's the safest place to put an airport kung tutusin. Kaya neutral ako dyan kasi dapat lang masagot natin yung mga tanong na dapat sagutin bago ituloy lahat yan.
Okay, partner, break muna tayo.
Oo, agree. We'll just pause for a short break, guys. Stay tuned for our challenge. You're watching All Politics is Local. We'll be right back.
Christmas is not only a season, it is also a mindset of being thankful, of giving, of sharing, which is why we always say every day should be Christmas.
Malaking bagay. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po. Tuloy pa rin ang Pasko para sa inyo sa ating mga kababayan ko.
Tuloy pa rin ang Pasko. Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
We've all been through our ups and downs this year. Let us be thankful for the people and events that have brought us happiness.
By continuing to persevere against the odds, you help everyone in the team to persevere. And in helping others, you can count on them to help you face today's problems. Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Let us all spread love and hope. Maligayang bayanihan sa ating lahat.
Despite this toughest of times, let us keep moving forward as we power brighter and better lives, not only for ourselves today, but also for our children's tomorrow.
Sobrang thankful ako. Ramdam mo talaga kung sino yung mga genuine gusto talagang tumulong.
Our donations have come a long way and we're able to help improve and rehabilitate lives.
Maraming salamat po sa mga ibinabahagi ninyong tulong at donasyon sa proyektong ito. Mabuhay po kayo.
Isang maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Isang maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Asahan mong tuloy pa rin ang Pasko. Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino. Asahan mong tuloy pa rin ang Pasko. Maligayang bayanihan Pilipino.
Dami na nating naiyak noon.
Aba, minsan naman, syempre, pagod na rin ako. I also want to stop.
Deserve nating ngumiti at tumawa ngayong taon.
Alam mo lang, sarap ka sa tenga tumawa.
Thank you.
Andito tayo para sa isa't isa.
Basta nandyan ka. Pagkasama ko kayo, I get to relax.
This new year. Kasama ang Cinema One.
Load your prepaid account now or scan the QR code to know our convenient loading options.
Triple the action, triple the excitement. Ito na ang PBA 3x3. A half-court battle between two teams na may 3 players at 1 sub each. Score 1 point inside the arc at 2 points sa labas. First to score 21 o kaya yung team na lamang after 10 minutes of play wins. At syempre, no breaks. Shoot fast kasi 12 seconds lang ang shot clock. Ready to feel the rush? Tara, tatluhan na! It's time for PBA 3x3. Lakas ng tatlo!
Mga Paps, narinig nyo na ba ang Private Motor Vehicle Inspection Centers o PMVIC?
Ang PMVIC tol ay ang pribadong kapartner ng LTO at DOTR para mag-inspect ng roadworthiness ng mga sasakyan. Puwera kasi sa simpleng smoke emission test, kine-check din dito ang gulong, ilaw at brake ng mga auto sa daan para EFAS.
Nung wala nitong MVIC, nagre-rely lang tayo sa inspection lang, mga evaluators.
Matagal na raw nagtayo ng mga MVIC ang LTO, pero dahil sa katagalan, hindi na ito na-upgrade at na-update.
We requested funds to rehabilitate this, however, wala pang maibigay.
Ito raw ang dahilan kung bakit naging bukas ang LTO sa pagpa-privatize nito, na mas mahal ng singil. Napapalo ng 1,800 pesos sa light vehicles. Sabi ng Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption, meron nakikita ang kanilang grupo na posibleng korupsyon sa pagmamonopolyo ng franchise.
Hindi ba kaya ng isang government department katulad ng DOTR at yung LTO, more centers run by the government para hindi mas mataas ang singil.
Kaya nga nagsagawa ng protesta ang ilang motorista sa Pampanga dahil sa kawalang konsultasyon ng LTO at DOTR nito sa kanila.
Pag walang public consultation, may corruption. Pag walang transparency, merong possible corruption.
Na tinabla ng LTO, hamon nila,
Turo nila kung sino. Mahirap naman yung puro haka-haka lang. Sana wag naman yung magbibintang na wala namang basihan.
Kung sakaling maaprubahan na, paano kaya ito makakaapekto sa mga Paps natin? Dahil pati sila, walang taka sa 1,800.
Para sa amin mga nagmumotor, ang kita namin hindi naman pare-pares everyday. Minsan maliit, minsan malaki. Siguro talagang makaka-apekto sa kita namin yun.
Kumbaga kasi 1.8 yun, Pops eh.
Mabigat pa rin yun para talaga sa mga mamamayan Pilipino.
Mga tol, kung sakaling maaprubahan at lumarga na ang lahat ng PMVIC, mabigat man sa bulsa para sa mga kapwa natin riders, mas magiging ligtas naman daw para sa kanila, sabi ni LTO. Benjo Gutierrez po, hatid ang mukha ng balita.
Welcome back. You're still watching All Politics is Local. With us tonight is Cavite 7th District Representative and re-electionist Boying Remulla. At kung napawisan po kayo sa ating lightning round, ay patikim lang po yun. Dahil ito na ang ultimate challenge. Kasi certified plantito po sa Kongreso Challenge. Ito, yung guest natin. Balita po kasi namin na mahilig din kayo sa gardening. Kaya naman po, nangalap kami ng 5 pangalan na malapit sa inyong pangalan. At kayo po ang magbibigay sa amin kung anong halaman ang unang papasok sa inyong isipan. Ready na po. Ito, BBM, Bongbong Marcos.
Bigas.
Bigas, palay.
Bigas.
Palay.
Palay, oo. Bakit?
Bakit?
Ano siya? Pro-rice farmer siya. Kaya palay ang halaman para sa akin.
Rice plant,
Gusto niyang tulungan ng mga magsasaka.
Masagana 99, Kong, ha?
On his own. I don't know what he'll call his program.
Okay. Former President Joseph Erap Estrada, anong naiisip mong halaman?
Coconut.
Coconut. Bakit coconut? Oh.
Kasi ang coconut may tuba eh.
Alam ko na.
Akala ko masasabi. Akala ko sasabihin ni Kong cactus eh, matinik. John Vic Remulla po.
John Vic? Calamansi.
Calamansi?
Uy,
Bakit
interesting.
calamansi?
Ha?
Bakit calamansi?
Masustansya yun, di ba? Masustansya. Mabuti sa katawan. Masigasig.
Masigasig, okay. Etong isa pa niyong kapatid, si Gilbert Remulla.
Gilbert? Siguro bayabas.
Bakit bayabas?
Mainam na halaman sa bakuran. Kaya
Vitamin C din ata ang bayabas, ano? Lastly, partner. Ay, hindi. Meron
sige.
pa.
Meron. Showbiz naman, Kim Chu.
Hindi ako familiar. Sorry.
Hindi ba?
Wala kayong naisip na halaman,
sige. Partner J. Ikaw na lang sa
Indoor o outdoor plant? Para kay Kim Chu.
Indoor or outdoor plant? Kaffir lime. Outdoor plant.
Outdoor plant. Okay.
Anong halaman ang naiisip mo kapag pinag-uusapan na ang mga mamamayan ng 7th District of Cavite?
Paminta.
Paminta? Bakit po?
Paminta. Ang paminta kasi buong taon yan na namumungay. Tsaka yan ang nagpapasarap ng pagkain natin, di ba? Tsaka yan halaman na endemic sa amin. Sa Indang tsaka sa Amadeo. Kape, pwede rin na kape.
Marami pa ng
kape sa Amadeo.
Pampasarap ng pagkain ang spice. Okay. Okay, partner, ako na ito, no? Cignal, dito po sa Cignal, naniniwala tayo na laging may paraan para paunlarin ang ating komunidad, Kong. Anong paraan po ang pwedeng gawin ng mga Caviteño at Cavite LGU para bumaba ang kaso ng COVID?
Magpaalala lang lagi sa tao. Dapat down the line sa barangay, from the top to the bottom, paalala sa mga tao na mag-ingat. Yun lang wala nang magagawa dyan Yun na talaga yun. Paalala na lang. Kasi pag hindi sumunod, may problema tayo. Pero paalalahan na natin na ang ginagawa natin, responsable tayo sa lahat ng tao, hindi lang sa sarili natin.
Alright.
It was a fun conversation, fun evening. Thank you for joining us in this episode. Cavite's 7th District Representative and Reelectionist Boying Remulla. We've asked the questions and gotten to know your candidates a little bit better. Cavite 7th District, you decide. I'm Chicky Verhel.
And I'm Jay Taruc. Join us again next time for another episode of All Politics is Local.
Bawat muka ng balita, bawat anggulo ng impormasyon.
Hindi lang po kasi sa boto or sa pagbibilang pwede makaapekto ang kahit sino Pwede rin by way of campaigning, giving campaign funds, suporta na pwede ibigay na buhos talaga.
Baka peke yung mga binibenta, hindi natin alam kasi wala pong for commercial use pa po ngayon. Kaya nga po libre. Kaya pag meron kayong nahuli, i-report para ma-actionan agad.
Kanilang sisiyasatin at bibigyang komento. Dito kung saan bawal ang fake news. Sa totoo lang, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 6:30 ng gabi, dito sa 1PH.
Life is full of colors.
Nakauwi ka na pala. Hindi ba ang usapan magkakarap ka ng trabaho sa Hong Kong?
Wala po akong nakuha eh. Saka hindi ko rin naman kaya iwan tong Papa Bread.
But sometimes